I'm very happy to introduce our next speaker. So this is going to be a recorded presentation, and this is from Dr. Myat Sumon. Dr. Myat works in Myanmar, and she's Deputy Director in the Forest Department, and her presentation is going to talk about One Map Myanmar, which is really driven by the need for better land governance in Myanmar. And let's roll the presentation, please.
Hello, a good day to everyone. I am pleased to do this presentation on behalf of our country team. Firstly, I would like to introduce about our country. Myanmar is located in Southeast Asia. Population is around 54 million and 75% are rural populations. Since 2011, government has been trying for the sustainable development of the nation through launching of political, economic, and social reforms. However, due to the political history and due to the high diversity of people and landscapes, land governance in Myanmar is extremely complex. Now, let me highlight on how land governance in Myanmar. Since the start of reform process, land governance has become an important priority. Government introduced One Map Myanmar concept. We recognize some major issues. Maps and data are mostly in paper format. Digital format data are produced using different software and they are not compatible. No standard for protection of map and data. And we have many questions about quality and consistency. No mechanism to share the data. Overall, data accessibility is very limited. All government sectors agree on the One Map Myanmar concept in 2014. One Map Myanmar is following through the 2016 National Land Use Policy Guideline, such as establishment of a single centralized land data management, data collection, improvement of data quality and data sharing, etc. This is vision and mission of One Map Myanmar. Our vision is for the country people to engage in and to benefit from, to inform decision-making on land governance, enable access to data. Our mission is to put quality data together by strengthening technical capacity, providing access, enabling multi-stakeholder dialogue, and generating knowledge. In order to achieve our goals, we focus on the three main pillars of One Map Myanmar. The first pillar is capacity building of government staff to manage spatial data and its integration on the web-based platform. The second pillar is improvement of data quality of the government datasets. Third pillar is enabling creation of key knowledge products that influence on land-related policy and practice. In addition to that, we are also doing on the capacity building to work together with non-government stakeholders for the verification, uploading, and management of data. This slide shows current One Map Myanmar institutional arrangement. There is a National Working Committee under the supervision of National Land Use Council, which is chaired by Vice President. Working Committee is composed with departmental head. There are technical working groups and technical units. They are composed with representatives from 27 departments. One Map Myanmar is supported financially by Switch government. Center for Development and Empowerment is assisting technical matter together with local partner Lanco Group. We officially launched the project in 2015 and now we are in main phase 2. We have several achievements in these 5 years. Under the One Map activities, we did pilot studies at different geographic areas. These regional pilots are very important to move forward our work at national level. We did a series of national and regional workshops and symposiums, as well as training for different multi-stakeholders. I would like to highlight on how and what WMET Myanmar is working with government department. With General Administration Department, we are developing together a standard administration unit and village database and also coding system. With Survey Department, which is mainly responsible for production of topographic maps, WMET is working with Department for the piloting technologies concerned with changing of traditional topographic maps to GIS-based map production. With DLMS, Department of Agricultural Land Management and Statistics, which is responsible for agricultural statistics and develop digitized cadastral, we are doing some approaches to cadastral mapping and land survey and data management system. With Forest Department, which is responsible for forest boundary and GIS data for forestry sector, we are working together in developing a central database system. Department of Population launched an interactive mapping tool for the census data in 2018, together with the support of WMET Myanmar as shown in the slide. WMET Myanmar support for Department of Disaster Management in close collaboration with various sector departments, also together with various partners, introduced together Myanmar Unified Platform for Disaster Risk Application Mudra last year. This slide shows the activity with civil society, WMET support for research and mapping activities, tenure mapping, trainings, and we are working together for the participatory mapping. WMET Myanmar is working with different partners, including MIMU, a UN organization, in developing separate geospatial data set. Here is the design of WMET web portal, to which we are planning to launch soon. There will be with key functions, one-stop data portal, technical resource head for practitioners, thematic decision support, and knowledge products repository. I would like to highlight on the lesson learned. After the establishment of WMET Myanmar, we have many advantages. This is the national mandate and clear alignment to national policies. This is the first time for the government sector to work with all multi-stakeholders together. We get more understanding each other by doing together. We can work also together with the different partners in the area of geospatial data, and this is also good for our policy changes. On the other hand, there are the high expectations on the WMET Myanmar by the multi-stakeholder, and we have some challenges. So we are working with the different department, and sometimes we have unclear protocol. Some activities are strongly dependent on slow institutional process and strict protocols. So, although we have several achievements, on the other hand, we still have challenges, but we have some opportunities and solutions. Here, I would like to highlight on 4 main challenges and their respective solutions. WMET Myanmar is supporting to the department in digitizing map and generating map, and in the future, we can get more accurate digitized data. Second solution is we are working on the data governance and data management at working level of all departments. The process is in progress where the third one is we are working on the enhancement of data, which is easy to share, which WMET Myanmar contribute to working committee towards an overarching goal beyond joint interest. The fourth challenge is we have some conflict sensitive context. So now I am pleased to say that We are now preparing to add 3 representatives of the CSO as members of working committee. Technical support is critical. On the other hand, we are trying to accept the mutual trust among government organizations and non-government stakeholders to accept more good outcomes. As you know, we have many substantial opportunities to lesson learn and to implement the best practice together. We would like to strengthen the collaboration with international communities in this field, and we are looking forward to close collaboration in the future. Thank you so much, and please contact us if you need any question or additional information. Thanks again.
Many thanks, Dr. Myat, and many congratulations on the progress you've made. It's very impressive to see. And thank you for such a clear presentation. Let's open it up for questions again. I'm just checking the question window. So at the moment, I'm not seeing anything. Perhaps, Dr. Myat, as chair, I can use my privilege as chair to ask you a question. As you were going through your presentation, I had in my mind the IGIF framework and the different elements of governance, technology, and people. And I pretty much put a tick to the 9 strategic pathways in there. I'm interested, did you also use that IGIF framework at all in your work?
Yeah, so I would like to say that nowadays we are not fully, but we are trying to fully using of the framework. So because can you hear me well?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you know that when we trying for the One Myanmar project and also according to the guideline of the national land use policy, so we have many things to do. So at that time is we have to go parallel, and sometimes is although we know we have to do, but we have to do our priority, and of course we want to go for the framework fully in coming future.
Yeah. One aspect that maybe you didn't emphasize too much in your presentation is around finance and funding. And this possibly picks up on an earlier question that was put to Rachel Snow, is around how you are funding your work in Myanmar.
Okay, now this switch government is supporting for this project. So really this is the government initiated one. However, now we are working with the support of the technical and the financial support from the switch government. So for sustainability of this work, so we have to try for the regular government budget. So what we are now trying for this is also what are ongoing in our government setup. And then we have to try in order to use for the advanced technology and the advanced methodology, how can we get the data, and this is what we are trying. So as I mentioned before, we have many things to do, and government also has the priority for that, and for the long term we different individual department have to rethink for the regular budget in the long term. Thank you.
Okay. And if I may, one final question for you, Dr. Myat, which is around the challenges you face in Myanmar. You set those out very clearly, I think, and if it's any consolation to you, I think those are well-recognized challenges, and you're not alone. But are you able to share with us what you would say has been the biggest challenge, the biggest resistance you've faced in your work?
Yes, you know that when we are starting the process of this standardization of the med and the process, and at the time, our ministry and our department has working as a focal ministry to this work, and yes, working with the different multi-stakeholder, not only the government, but also the various private CSO and the different some research program that is very challenging for us because we are the developing country and we have human resources are very limited. So at that time is we have to prioritize what are the important, how can we do we do our priority effort, and this is we have to be balanced. What are our capacity and ability of the government and working in the different field, and we have trying up to now also. I would like to say that we have many things to do, working with the different stakeholder. So in the organization structure, we are working with the many ministry and then 27 department. We are working together, and so especially the most important, but this is a government initiative, and we need to be thinking for that. This is the government initiative one, and working for the people and mutual trust. This is the very important things, and transparency is important. So that is what we are the main challenges. Hopefully now is I would like to say that I am very pleased that because now is the institution structure is well organized, and we can work in the future for the by doing and also the learning together.
Excellent. Well, thank you again, Dr. Myat, for your presentation, and many congratulations again on what you've achieved, and good luck addressing those challenges as you move forward.